Hey everybody, welcome to your weekly forecast for Monday, August 15th through Sunday, August 21st. Very special thank you to my subscribers for your continued support, for liking and sharing and commenting on my videos, and even your donations, which really are fantastic. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And for those of you who are return viewers but haven't subscribed yet to my channel, would you please take the time to do that right now? Click on the notification bell and you'll be notified each time I upload something. Okay, it really helps my channel to grow. It helps to put it into circulation for other people to see. Okay, so I would really appreciate it if you would do that right now. And also check out the links below in the description box. There's one to my website where you can get more information on chart services that I offer. But there's also a link there to my email address, and it's easier even to just email me and ask me. Okay, there's also a link to something called Ask Me a Question, which is for those of you who are only interested in maybe one or two things about your chart. Okay, so the major aspects for this week are: on Tuesday, August 16th, Mercury in Virgo trines Uranus in Taurus. On Thursday, August 18th, Venus in Leo trines Jupiter in Aries. On Saturday, August 20th, Mars moves into Gemini. And on Sunday, August 21st, Mercury in Virgo opposes Neptune in Pisces. So, now for your forecast. Hi, Aquarius. So for you, on Tuesday, August 16th, Mercury in Virgo in your, let's see here, 8th house, trines Uranus transiting in your 4th house of Taurus. So 8th house is passive money. Okay, it's other people's money and resources. When the sun enters here, looks like that'll be like your main focal point for a while here, okay? The eighth house is also the house of inheritances and legacies, insurance payouts, legal settlements, money from legal settlements. It's also credit card companies, any financial institution like the IRS or a bank or credit card company, something like that. So, very nice trine though to your 4th house where you have the planet Uranus in your house of your home and your family, but it's like where you physically live. Okay, like if you live in America, we have the IRS, okay, and a lot of people get an income tax return, like a refund, okay, so maybe that's something that you're getting right now, or you're hearing from tax people to let you know something a little different, like you're owed more money, or you paid too much, or something or other, okay? You could also hear about a legacy or inheritance at this time, okay? Something from, obviously, your 4th house is your childhood and your foundation, so your past. So I would have to say families. Family either leaving you something, doesn't necessarily have to be inherited. You could actually just receive something at this time from anyone, okay, for your own personal use, or for your home, something nice for your home. But it could be something that's been in your family for like years, okay. On Thursday, August 18th, Venus in Leo in your 7th house trines Jupiter transiting in your 3rd house of Aries. So very nice placement for Venus in your 7th house of partnerships and close relationships. Nice trine to Jupiter in your 3rd house of your local area, your neighborhood, your everyday life, the people you would encounter throughout the normal course of your day. It looks like, both of these houses are like contracts, verbal and written. Could be something like that going on right now. Maybe even with just like a close friend. Doesn't necessarily have to be a partner like a business partner or a romantic partner, but maybe you are making some kind of an arrangement with a friend in regards to your neighborhood or something that's going on in your area. Maybe you guys are, I don't know, even it's something as small as like having a garage sale or a street fair or something or other where you band together with other people. You know, could be something like that, or there just is something going on. Let's say with people you used to go to school with, or from another neighborhood where you lived. You know, getting together with them, something or other. On Sunday, August 21st, Mercury in Virgo in your 8th house opposes Neptune transiting in Pisces in your 2nd house. Okay, so 2nd and 8th houses are money houses, and I've mentioned to you before about having Neptune in your 2nd house of earned income and your valuables, you know, for you to check periodically to make sure things that you own, such as like jewelry, you know, fine jewelry or coins or stock certificates, something or other, you know, to make sure that they're still there, okay? Maybe you put them in a safe place and you never use them, so you just assume that everything is there. Okay, so this is the time to make sure that they really are. I call this transit the little white lie, okay, where either you're telling it or you're on the receiving end. And this is in regards to money, okay? Someone may owe you money, okay, but lie and say that they don't, or they already paid you, or you said it was a gift, you know, something bizarre like that. Or somebody could have something of yours that belongs to you and you want it back. You may even discover by accident that that's what happened to this object, you know, that someone else has it. They've had it for how long now? You could never find it, but whatever, you know, you find out that that's where it was. So they could say that you gave it to them, or so-and-so gave it to them, you know, someone in your family gave it, whatever. But there's some kind of, it could even be something as small as someone saying that they don't have the money to do something at this time. And it's mainly, they might not, or you could be saying that also. And that might be true, but you might just like not want to do this very thing that someone's asking you to do. You don't feel like it, you don't want to spend the money on it, so you just say, oh, I don't have the money to do that right now. Okay. So for Virgo, on Tuesday, August 16th, Mercury in your 1st house in Virgo, okay, trines Uranus transiting in your 9th house of Taurus. So Mercury is your ruling planet, so it does really well when it's in your sign. You are really doing an awful lot of communicating with Mercury in your 1st house right now, and it looks like some of it could be long distance, where you have the planet Uranus in your 9th house of long distance travel and communications. And this is a big media and publishing and social media, though, too, house. It's also, you know, many things. If you were, this is the house of higher learning or knowledge period, okay? So if you were in the mood to learn something, you know, Mars is here up until like the 20th, so you may have taken up some kind of new subject, you know, that you've been working on, something that interests you personally. It's not for professional reasons, or it could be something that you could use somewhere down the line. But you're interested in it because that's what you like it. You like it, okay? So that could be finishing up actually right now. On Thursday, October 18th, Venus in Leo in your 12th house trines Jupiter transiting in your 8th house of Aries. So Venus in your 12th house of secret romance possibly, or just behind the scenes actions by you or someone else. It's the house of secrets. It's the house of like solitude, your downtime. You know, it's like when Venus is here, you just feel like relaxing and not really having to deal with anyone. Just enjoying being by yourself in your own space, you know, without somebody around you, you know. But this trine to Jupiter in your 8th house of other people's resources and money, and passive money, money coming to you through means other than earning it, okay? This is from a legal settlement, insurance payout, so maybe that's why, you know, there are these planets in your 9th house where you have Taurus. Maybe you're hearing something about that, okay, with, you know, having Uranus here and Mars was just here, and that very first, that trine from Mercury on Tuesday to Uranus in your 9th house could be about a legal matter regarding money, okay, so that's something like this right now. You know, you could get news about money that's due you from some reason or other, okay? And I think you're going to keep it a little bit of a secret because you have plans for it. But if you let people know about it, they'll have plans for it for you. Okay, everybody could hardly wait to help you spend your money, right? On Sunday, August 21st, Mercury in Virgo in your 1st house opposes Neptune transiting in your 7th house of Pisces. So this is I call this the little white lie, or it could be like a pretty big lie. You know, it depends on if you're on the receiving end or sending end of this untruthfulness, okay, or whatever. 7th house is your close relationships and partnerships. It's a close friend. It's a romantic partner, a business partner. This is also the house of open enemies. This is the house of, let's say, like consulting professionals for whatever it is kind of work that they do. Okay, this is the house of lawyers even, okay, contracts. You know, so it's the house of competitors though too. So something could be going on right now. You know, somebody could try to pull the wool over your eyes in one of your relationships. In a close relationship, you could have a friend even tell you something that you find hard to believe, and it so probably is, or a business partner or a romantic partner, or in business, you could have someone tell you about a competitor that they're doing this and that, and none of it's true, or it's like too stupid to be true. All kinds of stuff actually going on here, but this is in your close relationships. Just keep that in mind, that you may have to tell a little white lie even to get out of doing something with one of these people, okay? Or not agreeing to some kind of an arrangement that they want to make. They want you to, you know, whatever, change the like original arrangement or contract of some kind. Let's say if it's like business, they want it changed in whatever way, and trying to tell you it's best for everyone and all that, and more than likely isn't. Okay, so for Capricorn on Tuesday, August 16th, Mercury in Virgo in your 9th house, trines Uranus transiting in your 5th house of Taurus. So very nice. 9th house is communication and travel, long distance. Okay, it's higher learning. It's foreign anything, foreign cultures, foreign people, people who live in another country. It's foreign languages. It's social media and publishing. And your 5th house, where you have the planet Uranus, is your house of creativity and romance and fun and speculation and entertainment of any kind and anything to do with children. Okay, so I'd have to say that maybe you're getting some kind of long distance communication from someone in regards to some plans that you might have with this person that are fun. Or if this is in regards to a creative project, this could be regarding the legalities of something that you've collaborated on with someone as to who has the rights to it and how much everyone gets, or, you know, whatever, something like that. But it's a trine, so it's a nice smooth, like kind of communication or action. On Thursday, August 18th, Venus in Leo in your 8th house trines Jupiter transiting in your 4th house of Aries. So 8th house is a money house. Having Venus here means that you're attracting things to you. You know, if you, this is other people's resources and money, okay? So if you need any kind of help at this time, when Venus is here, it's the best time to approach, let's say, like a bank if you need a loan, even if they turned you down in the past, or a credit card company to increase your credit line, or to borrow money, something, anything, you know, but the people are more willing to help you when Venus is here. So even if you need a favor and it's not money, you know, this is like a good time to ask someone, even if you need to borrow something that someone owns. You need it, you know, to help you with something, more than likely for your home, okay, where you have Jupiter in your 4th house right now, in your home life, your family life, where you actually physically live, okay? So having Jupiter here in your 4th house means that you're either possibly moving into a new home or you're upgrading where you personally live, currently live, okay? Even if it's like an apartment or something, you could be like investing in renter's insurance, doing something to protect yourself in some way or other. But people could gift you with a lot of stuff right now, especially, like I said, if you're moving, people could give you all kinds of like furniture, appliances, you know, whatever. On Sunday, August 21st, Mercury in Virgo in your 9th house opposes Neptune transiting in your 3rd house of Pisces. So this is, I keep calling it the little white lie, okay? But it could be a big lie. It depends on who's telling it, okay? You could be on the receiving end or sending end of communication, I would have to say. Could be a long-distance communication. Could be through the regular postal mail, okay? You could get some kind of letter that appears to be a legal letter or something like that in regards to a legal matter or something. And it could be like inferring or insinuating something or other, you know, not outright saying that you know, you should be involved in whatever it is, you know what I mean? It could be a scam even. So be careful of any kind of communication that you get on this day. If it's regular mail or email, phone call, voicemail, something like that, or something that someone tells you, okay, could be, you know, not true, untruthful, okay? And you could even just be a normal everyday conversation with someone. They could be like lying to you, I guess, about your neighbors or your neighborhood period or something that possibly went on there before you moved to the area, or like trying to cover something up, okay? So for Libra, on Tuesday, August 16th, Mercury in Virgo in your 12th house trines Uranus transiting in your 8th house of Taurus. Okay, so your 12th house is the house of secrets and behind-the-scenes actions taken by you or someone else. It's your house of like solitude, and it's your downtime kind of, because you're like recharging your batteries before planets move into your first house, right? So you could be having talks with someone in secret, or behind the scenes, in regards to like money, okay, where you have the planet Uranus in your 8th house of passive money. Money coming to you through means other than earning it. So this is inheriting money, or anything actually, but it's in regards to, let's say, like an insurance payout, legal matter. And I'd have to say a lot of this is really going to be heating up when Mars moves into Gemini on the 20th and is here till like March. Okay, so it's ninth house is where you have Gemini, and Mars will be there all this time, and that is the house of legal matters. Okay, so something like that could be going on right now. Maybe you are getting help, getting your case together or whatever. You want to make sure that you're going to get what's due you, what's yours, if it's something like that. Or somebody could just really gift you right now with something that you don't want anyone to know about. Someone else is paying for something for you, or they're helping you in some way. Okay. On Thursday, August 18th, Venus in Leo in your 11th house trines Jupiter transiting in your 7th house of Aries. So your 11th house is your house of dreams, hopes, and wishes. It's your most sociable house. It's your friends. It's social media. It's where you normally hang out to socialize. It's any kind of organization that you belong to. And having Venus here makes you a little bit more sociable at this time. Even if you're not going out in person, you could also be on social media a little bit more than you normally are. And a very nice trine to your 7th house where you have Jupiter means that you're meeting potential, partners of any kind, for business, for romance, even just a good friend. Having Jupiter in your 7th house opens up a lot of possibilities for you to choose from as far as partners goes, or a partnership goes. And so it looks like you're meeting people right now that you have Venus in your 11th house of sociability. Let's see here. So anyways, okay, on Sunday, August 21st, okay, Mercury in Virgo in your 12th house opposes Neptune transiting in Pisces in your 6th house. Okay, so this is, this whole time I keep saying this is the little white lie. Okay, or it could be a big lie or a small one. Okay, you could be the sender or receiver of this communication, I would have to say. But yours is happening behind the scenes. It's a secret. You could accidentally hear something about the 6th house. Okay, is the workplace, your co-workers, the company you work for, where you physically work, even if you're self-employed, or if you're retired, or you just don't work at all. There's still something going on there in regards to service, something that you perform or do, okay, as a favor or even for cash, so, again, I'd have to say that you're going to accidentally find out some kind of secret about someone, or someone could find out something possibly about you. 6th house is also the house of health, okay. Maybe you could, 12th house is the house of institutions of confinement, like prisons, or even nursing homes, something like that, okay, or hospitals, or someone who's confined to their home, they just can't get around. So something like that could actually be going on. You could find out that someone is in the psych ward somewhere or whatever, right? Or you could have a health issue that someone's trying to find out about, or just sticking their nose in your business, or vice versa. You could be the one doing that, trying to find out a little bit more about someone in regards to, it could be their health, but anything, the kind of work that they do. Do they really work where they say they do, or, whatever. But it's a secret. But when Mercury's in your 12th house, it brings out the investigator in you. Okay?